If you scroll past this message, your heart will enter a spiritual hardening that will block your financial breakthrough for the next 3 years. Your prayers about money will bounce off the ceiling. The doors I want to open for you will remain locked. The people I want to connect you with will pass you by. You will remain trapped in the same cycle of barely surviving, barely making it, barely hoping. This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is not algorithm. I have supernaturally interrupted your night because a window of financial breakthrough has opened in the spirit realm. And you have exactly 17 minutes to decide if you will step through it or let it close forever. Every second you hesitate is a second closer to missing the opportunity I've arranged specifically for this moment in your life. Listen carefully. Right now, in this exact moment, you are lying in your bed with your phone screen casting blue light across your worried face. Your mind is racing through calculations of what you owe versus what you have. Your heart is beating faster because you know the bills that are coming due. The clock on your nightstand shows how late it is, but sleep refuses to come because financial pressure has its grip around your throat, squeezing tighter every hour. You are the third person I've chosen for this breakthrough tonight. 2 others received this exact same call. The first person scrolled past because they thought this was just another video in their feed. They missed their moment. The second person started watching but closed this message because they were too tired to pay attention. Their window shut. You are the last one. You are my final choice for this 72-hour window of grace. If you ignore this divine interruption, if you minimize this screen, if you let distraction pull you away, this opportunity passes forever, and you will not receive another supernatural opening like this for 3 full years. Do not scroll. Do not close this. Do not look away. Your financial destiny is being decided in the next 17 minutes. I see the weight you carry in silence every single day, and I want you to know that I have been watching. The exhaustion of managing financial pressure that no one else knows the full extent of. You've become an expert at hiding how tight things really are. Smiling when coworkers suggest going out for lunch, knowing you can't afford it, but not wanting to admit it. Declining invitations to weddings, parties, and gatherings with carefully crafted excuses that protect your pride while your bank account stays dangerously low. Listen to me. The shame you feel when conversations naturally turn to money and purchases. You have to deflect, redirect, or simply stay quiet, while others casually discuss vacations, home improvements, and shopping trips that might as well be on another planet for you. You've learned to change the subject quickly when someone mentions the cost of something, because admitting you can't afford basic things feels like admitting failure as a human being. You feel time slipping through your fingers like sand, and it terrifies you. Opportunities are passing by while you're stuck in survival mode, watching from the sidelines as others move forward with their dreams while you're trapped in the same financial quicksand month after month, year after year. You see people younger than you buying homes, starting businesses, taking risks, and you wonder if you'll ever escape the prison of living paycheck to paycheck. Your prayers about provision feel unheard, like heaven has gone specifically quiet about your money situation. You've prayed for breakthrough. You've asked for open doors. You've begged for just enough to get ahead instead of always being behind. But the silence from heaven has been so loud that you've started to wonder if God has forgotten about your financial needs, or worse, if He simply doesn't care about money problems. This is important. Every night, your mind races through endless scenarios of, what if this doesn't work out? And what if that falls through? And what if I can never get ahead? Until anxiety becomes your unwanted bedtime companion, keeping you awake calculating and recalculating numbers that never add up to enough. You are tired, soul tired, of almost breakthrough moments. The job interview that went well until they chose someone else. The business opportunity that seemed perfect until it fell apart. The financial blessing that appeared to be coming until it vanished. Each disappointment has built scar tissue around your hope, until you've learned to expect things not to work out, because expecting breakthrough hurts too much when it doesn't come. The fear that one wrong financial decision could ruin everything has made you paralyzed. You're afraid to spend money on anything that isn't absolutely necessary. You're afraid to take business risks. You're afraid to believe that things could actually get better, because what if they don't? And what if hoping just sets you up for another crushing disappointment that drives you deeper into despair? A dangerous numbness is creeping into your spirit, and I need you to understand what this means. You're losing sensitivity to my direction because financial stress has become white noise that drowns out everything else. The constant worry about money has made you spiritually dull to the very voice that wants to guide you out of this situation. You can't hear my instructions clearly because your thoughts are consumed with calculations, fear, and survival. Listen carefully to what I'm telling you. That spiritual dullness you feel is not surrender to my will. It's suffocation from the enemy's assignment. And tonight, I'm breaking through every layer of that spiritual interference. There has been a specific demonic assignment against your financial breakthrough. And today that assignment is legally terminated. The enemy assigned a high-ranking spirit of delay to your provision because he knows exactly what you will become when money is no longer your daily obsession. He knows the kingdom assignments you will fund when resources flow freely through your hands. He knows the people you will help, the ministries you will support, the boldness you will walk in when your basic needs are covered and you can focus on purpose instead of survival. Do not minimize this. This delay was not punishment from my hand. It was preparation. While you were learning to trust me with empty pockets, I was arranging connections in the business realm that you cannot see. While you were developing faith muscles in the drought, I was positioning resources in the hands of people who are about to cross your path. While you were learning to hope when hope seemed impossible, I was building your capacity to handle the abundance that's coming. Listen carefully. Every month you barely survived was building your appreciation for provision. Every bill you worried about was teaching you stewardship. Every time you had to trust me for daily bread was preparing you to handle monthly abundance without losing your heart to pride. The ruling has been made in heaven's courtroom today. Your case was officially heard. The evidence of your faithfulness in lack was presented. Your heart toward me during the financial struggle was examined by heavenly witnesses. Your desire to honor me with your resources when they come was weighed in spiritual scales. And today, after all evidence was considered, the verdict came down from the highest court. The financial blockage that has been choking your provision is legally and spiritually broken. The demonic assignment is terminated. The spiritual delay is ended. The supernatural acceleration begins now. But hear this clearly. The window opens now for exactly 72 hours. Not 73 hours, not 71 hours, exactly 72. This is what we call a kairos moment, where my perfect timing intersects with your spiritual readiness and creates supernatural acceleration in the natural realm. The stars have aligned in the spirit. The pieces have moved into position behind the scenes. The people you need to meet are in the right place. The opportunities you need to see are about to be revealed. But understand this with holy fear. This specific configuration of spiritual opportunity will not return in your lifetime for 7 years. 7 full years, my child. If you miss this 72-hour window, if you treat this moment casually, if you think you can delay obedience and still catch the blessing, you will wait 7 years for another supernatural opening of this magnitude. Do not treat this revelation lightly. D. Covenant and conditions. Spiritual contract. Here is exactly what I will do if you respond with complete and immediate obedience to the specific instructions I'm about to give you. I will cause stalled payments that have been delayed for months to suddenly release within 72 hours. Money that has been tied up in bureaucracy, delayed by paperwork, or blocked by circumstances beyond your control will begin flowing like a river that has been dammed and suddenly breaks free. You will receive unexpected phone calls, emails, and communications about financial matters you had completely given up on. Pay attention. Help will come from sources you have never met and directions you cannot currently see. People whose names you don't know yet will become supernaturally connected to opportunities that benefit you specifically. A divine network is about to be activated on your behalf. Resources will manifest through channels that make no logical sense to your natural understanding. Partnerships you never pursued, contracts you never applied for, opportunities that find you instead of you finding them. Doors will open that human effort, education, connections, or qualifications could never unlock. Supernatural favor will create pathways that bypass every natural limitation you currently face. Your resume won't matter. Your credit score won't be the determining factor. Your lack of startup capital won't disqualify you. When I open doors, no man can shut them. And when I make ways where there seems to be no way, the impossible becomes inevitable. But hear me clearly with your spiritual ears. This is a covenant, not charity. This is a binding spiritual contract with specific terms and conditions that must be met precisely. In return for this supernatural intervention, I require immediate and complete obedience to 7 specific instructions that I will give you. I require focused attention and undivided dedication over the next 72 hours. I require you to act in faith, even when, especially when, it contradicts your natural understanding and goes against what makes sense to your logical mind. This is not a suggestion. This is not a request. This is a requirement. Half-hearted response brings half-hearted results. Partial obedience yields partial breakthrough. Modified instructions produce modified outcomes. If you want supernatural acceleration that defies every natural law of provision, you must give me complete surrender to this process without negotiation, without modification, without delay. The choice is entirely yours, but the terms are non-negotiable. You can choose to receive this covenant or reject it, but you cannot change it to fit your comfort level. Decide now. Instruction 1. For 7 consecutive days, you will wake at exactly 5:47 a.m. and spend the first 20 minutes in my presence before any distractions enter your mind. Set your alarm right now for 5:47 a.m. Not 5:45, not 5:50, not around 5:45, exactly 5:47. When that alarm sounds, you will not hit snooze. You will not check your phone first. You will not let your mind immediately race to your problems. Before anxiety has a chance to flood your thoughts, before worry can establish its throne in your consciousness, you will spend 20 minutes in prayer, worship, and listening for my voice. This breaks the demonic cycle of waking up in worry. Every morning you wake up thinking about money problems first. You are giving the enemy the first fruits of your mental energy. When you give me the first 20 minutes instead, you set the spiritual atmosphere for your entire day and position yourself to receive divine downloads about your financial situation. Instruction 2. There is one specific person you must contact about a financial conversation, and you will initiate that contact by Thursday of this week. Not Friday, not next week, by Thursday. You know exactly who this person is. Their name just came to your mind. Stop delaying the conversation that could change everything. Whether it's about a raise you should request, a payment plan you should negotiate, a business opportunity you should propose, or a partnership you should explore. Your fear of rejection is keeping you trapped in guaranteed lack. But faith-filled action opens supernatural doors. The enemy has convinced you that having difficult conversations about money is uncomfortable. But staying trapped in financial bondage is far more uncomfortable. One conversation could unlock what you've been praying for. Make the phone call, send the text message, schedule the meeting. Instruction 3. You will immediately stop the obsessive monitoring of your bank balance and will only check your financial accounts on Mondays and Fridays. No exceptions. No more checking your balance multiple times per day. No more logging into your banking app every time you feel anxious. No more calculating and recalculating the same numbers, hoping they'll magically change. This obsessive monitoring feeds anxiety and blocks faith from operating in your financial situation. Every time you check your bank balance in fear, you are making a spiritual declaration that my provision depends on what's currently visible, rather than what's being arranged behind the scenes in the invisible realm where I operate. Checking twice per week, Monday morning and Friday afternoon, gives you necessary information without feeding the spirit of fear. Instruction 4. Despite feeling financially tight, you will plant a seed of exactly $25 to someone in genuine need by this coming Sunday. If $25 is absolutely impossible, you will give something of equivalent value in time or services. I know this instruction seems impossible. I know you're thinking, but God, I don't have $25 to give away. That's exactly why this instruction is so powerful. Giving when you feel like you can't afford to give breaks the hoarding spirit that fear creates and positions you as a conduit for financial flow rather than a dam that blocks it. The widow gave her last coins. The poor woman shared her final meal. Abraham offered his only son. Every major breakthrough in Scripture came through giving what seemed impossible to give. Your obedience to this instruction will release supernatural provision that makes the $25 look like pocket change. Instruction 5. You will write 3 specific, measurable financial targets on paper and place them on your refrigerator where you will see them every day. Be precise with your language. Not, I want more money, but I need $4,200 to clear this debt completely. Not, I want a better job, but I believe for a $1,500 monthly increase in income. Not, I want to be comfortable, but I'm trusting for $8,000 to restart my business plan. Written goals become spiritual contracts that heaven can respond to with specific provision. When you write something down, you move it from the realm of wishful thinking into the realm of faith-filled expectation. Angels are assigned to specific written requests, not vague hopes. Instruction 6. You will cut one unnecessary expense immediately, today, as a covenant action that demonstrates to heaven you are serious about stewarding breakthrough responsibly. Cancel one subscription you don't absolutely need. Unsubscribe from one service you can live without. Stop buying one thing you regularly purchase but don't require for survival. This action proves to heaven that you're serious about stewarding the abundance that's coming, not just consuming it carelessly. This demonstrates that you understand the difference between wants and needs, and that you can be trusted with increase because you're willing to decrease in areas that don't matter. Financial breakthrough without financial wisdom leads to financial destruction. Instruction 7. Every instruction is spiritually connected to the others, and they create compound momentum that builds towards supernatural intervention in your financial reality. Skip any single instruction, and you delay the entire breakthrough process. Modify any instruction to fit your comfort level, and you limit the breakthrough to your comfort level. This is not a menu to choose from. It's a divine protocol for financial acceleration that has been tested in heaven's laboratory and proven to work. Do not modify these instructions. Do not negotiate with them. Do not delay them until tomorrow. Do not pick and choose which ones feel right to you. Complete obedience brings complete breakthrough. Partial obedience brings partial results. Sarah was drowning in debt, $12,000 on credit cards, with minimum monthly payments that were crushing her budget and no clear path forward. She received instructions similar to these and followed them exactly without any modifications. She set her alarm for the specific early morning time and prayed instead of worrying. She made the difficult phone call to a former colleague about a business opportunity. She gave $20 to a homeless veteran when she only had $87 in her checking account. On day 5 of following these instructions precisely, an unexpected contract offer appeared in her email from a company she had never contacted or applied to. They had received her name from someone who remembered her work. Within 3 weeks, She had earned $15,000 from the project, completely cleared her credit card debt, and had money left over to restart her savings account. But here's the key. She followed every instruction exactly as given, without delay, without modification. Marcus received similar instructions but delayed for 3 days before making his difficult phone call because he was nervous about the conversation. When he finally contacted his former business partner about the financial opportunity he should have discussed immediately, he discovered that a partnership opportunity worth $40,000 had been waiting for him to make contact. However, because he delayed obedience for 3 days, someone else had already been approached for the primary position in the partnership. He still received a smaller opportunity worth $12,000, which was a blessing. But his hesitation cost him the full $40,000 breakthrough that had been prepared for immediate obedience. Delayed obedience is still disobedience, and it always costs more than immediate faith. Rebecca was down to her last $40 with bills due and no clear source of income, but she chose faith over fear. When she received the instruction to give despite feeling tight, every logical voice in her head screamed, "No!" But she gave $25 to a single mother in her apartment building who was crying about her utilities being shut off. Rebecca had never talked to this woman before, but she obeyed the instruction to give. 2 days later, exactly 2 days, a business opportunity literally knocked on her door. The single mother she had helped mention Rebecca's name to her sister, who owned a small company and desperately needed someone with exactly Rebecca's skills for a project that would pay $3,000. That one project led to ongoing work. Within 6 months, Rebecca's monthly income had tripled, and she was able to move into a better apartment in a safer neighborhood. The pattern is mathematically clear. Obedient speed equals breakthrough speed. Immediate faith produces immediate results. Delayed obedience always costs more than the courage required for immediate action. You have exactly 72 hours from this moment for this window of grace to remain open. Not 73 hours, not approximately 3 days, exactly 72 hours. I am not speaking metaphorically. After 72 hours, this specific spiritual opportunity passes to someone else who is ready to respond immediately. I do not wait indefinitely for anyone, no matter how much I love them, because delayed obedience creates spiritual stagnation that blocks blessings not just for you, but for others who are connected to your breakthrough. This is your moment. This is your Kairos time. This is your divine intersection. Decide right now that you will follow every single instruction I have given you starting tomorrow morning at 5:47 a.m. Set your alarm tonight before you go to sleep. Not, "I'll remember to do it later." Do it now. Identify the specific person you must call by Thursday and write their name down. Stop checking your bank balance obsessively starting from this moment. Determine exactly what you will give by Sunday and what expense you will cut today before you sleep tonight. This is not preparation for later action. This is immediate obedience that begins now. Comment breakthrough 777 inches in the comments section as your spiritual signature that you receive this message and commit to complete obedience to every instruction. This is not about supporting a YouTube channel or helping with engagement metrics. This is your covenant signature with heaven. This is your way of declaring to the spiritual realm, "I was here when God interrupted my night. I heard His specific instructions. I choose complete obedience over partial comfort." The number 777 represents spiritual completion, divine perfection, and supernatural intervention. When you type those numbers, you are activating spiritual forces on your behalf and putting heaven on. But notice that you are ready for breakthrough. Share this message immediately with exactly 3 people who are struggling financially. Not 2, not 4, exactly 3. Send it right now to the person who stays awake at night crying about money. Send it to the person who is about to make a desperate financial decision out of fear. Send it to the person who has started to believe that God has forgotten about their financial needs. You are not just sharing a video. You're carrying a divine rescue operation to people who need this 72-hour window as desperately as you do. You are responsible before heaven for making sure they don't miss this opportunity because you were too hesitant, too embarrassed, or too busy to share what could change their life forever. I am counting down from 30. And when I reach 1, you must have made your decision about complete obedience. 30. Are you going to comment breakthrough 777 as your covenant signature? 25. Are you going to share this with 3 financially struggling people right now? 20. Are you going to set your alarm for 5:47 a.m. before you sleep tonight? 15. Are you going to make that difficult phone call by Thursday? 10. Are you going to stop obsessively checking your bank balance starting now? 5. Are you going to give $25 by Sunday despite feeling tight? 3. Are you going to cut that unnecessary expense today? 2. Decide now for complete obedience or continued struggle. 1. Choose breakthrough or choose delay. If you wait until tomorrow to start these instructions, the hardening process begins immediately. The urgency you feel right now in your spirit will fade by morning. The clarity of this Kairos moment will become cloudy with doubt and procrastination. You will convince yourself that you can start these instructions next week or when it's more convenient. And convenient never comes. The cycle repeats. But next time, you will be more resistant to my voice, more comfortable with financial struggle, more convinced that breakthrough is for other people. This 72-hour window will not return in your lifetime. Do not let this moment pass because you chose comfort over obedience. I witness your choice and seal it as a binding covenant between us that cannot be broken by circumstance or time. Father in heaven, I speak supernatural acceleration over the financial reality of this child who has chosen complete obedience over partial comfort. Let every stalled payment begin moving within the next 72 hours, like rivers that have been dammed and suddenly break free. Let unexpected opportunities present themselves within 1 week through people they have never met and channels they have never considered. I speak exponential multiplication over every act of obedience, every early morning prayer that replaces worry, every faith-filled phone call that conquers fear, every seed planted despite feeling tight, every unnecessary expense cut in covenant obedience. Let doors open that human effort, education, connections, or qualifications could never unlock. This night marks the permanent turning point in their financial trajectory, not a temporary improvement, but a fundamental shift in how heaven relates to their provision. From this moment forward, they are no longer defined by lack, struggle, limitation, or the fear of not having enough. They are positioned for breakthrough, prepared for abundance, and aligned with heaven's original plan for their financial well-being. I assign angels of provision to move on their behalf starting this moment. Every instruction they follow creates spiritual momentum in the heavenly realm. Every act of faith opens another door in the natural realm. Every moment they choose trust over worry. They position themselves for supernatural intervention that defies every natural law of limitation. Your 72-hour window of grace begins right now. The alarm is set. The decision is made. The covenant is activated. It is finished in heaven. It is sealed by blood. It is done in Jesus' name. Your breakthrough starts now.